Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Doki Doki. Why did I say that? Especially like that. Alright, whatever. Welcome back to more Doki Doki Literature Club. So we have done the Sayori path, Natsuki path, and now we're gonna do the Yuri path. Well, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna call it that because we're just gonna get their CGs and all that. But now here's something different. So the way I did it was Sayori. Sayori has to be the first one, according to the guide, for the good ending. Because apparently lots of people get the bad ending first, then they get the good ending. So I'm like, you know what? I think I get the let me get the good ending first, and then I'll see what happens when you get the bad ending. So Sayori has to be the first girl you get all of her CGs with. Then it could be either that's Natsuki or Yuri. You could do either. You could do one of those two second. I chose to do Natsuki second. Doesn't matter the order between her and Yuri. So once you get all of Natsuki's CGs, you then now do Yuri. That's if you did Natsuki second. But when you do when you're on your third character, you have to go throughout the entire thing, like the entire cutscene, because something happens. Like when we go to Sayori's house, like that. Now you actually got to find out what happened over there. And yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, I mean, there's a few things I did learn about deleting files and stuff like that, but nothing that's gonna be happening just yet. So let's get into this. So basically, we just gotta find words that that are somewhat good for good old Yuri. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. Man, I still kind of find it weird that Sayori likes happy and sad things. Romance, prayer, charm, excitement, sunny, heartbeat, horror, despise. Okay, yeah, horror. Playground, precious, peaceful, raindrops, vibrant, defeat. I think raindrops, no. Okay, yeah, that actually does work. Unrequited. That's another Sayori word, what? Okay, clumsy, fickle, journey. Journey, I think, is definitely Yuri, yep. Sing, fantasy, summer, fun, dazzle, chocolate, broken. I think broken, right? Nope! Damn it! Okay. Fallible. And melancholy. I think that's how you say the word. Alrighty then. Let's skip all this because we do not need to, read any of this. We've already seen all this stuff. Okay, here we go. New dialogue. Let's go. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Aww. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered as sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you just gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, you had a reason, so you could read it with me. That's the reason, Yuri. Stop hiding it. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Yeah, we know what's obvious. She just wants me to read the book with her. That's what it is. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you may have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. That's so. What's about it? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's just about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kinda dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Michael? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those books of those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just oh wait, shoot. Blah. Sorry. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. And I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things in my books and writings... Damn it, I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? When I let things like books and writings fill my thought, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Makes sense. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had in my bag. Alright, it's fine. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means outside about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly bad. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Here's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh! Hold on, wait, let me hide this. So this is what we're doing, okay. So this is my hand right here on the right side, and there's Yuri's hand. Alright. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, or I'd hold it even closer than before, this is kind of distracting me. Uh-oh. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Yeah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn by my own violation. Oh. Volition. Volition? I don't know, whatever. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses of all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see you. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Michael, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, that was bad. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I sneezed into the mic like that. Well, I sneezed away from it, so. Okay, woo! Alright, here we go. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that's kind of cute. What are you saying? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share poems with each other. We might not have enough time, so if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. No, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I'll also do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, make a mental note where I left in the book, and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yep, here we go. Time to skip this. We don't need to see any more. Alright. Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've read a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Poor Yuri. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical to new writers. Okay, yep, yeah, now we can skip this because that's all. We don't need to see any of this. It's just that it's gonna be in the video, so, oh wait, crap, wait, never mind, we're done. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Michael. Me too. Aw, that was nice. Alright, we're gonna do Natsuki. Michael, if you're gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Oh, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Oh, damn. Painful to think about. Damn, I just dogged her right there. Damn. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta show you mine now. No, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, yeah, this we could skip now. So, yeah. I'm pretty glad we're still playing this game. Oh, alright, we could skip this. So I'm guessing with Sayori it's just the same thing. And Monica. Great job, Michael. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri kind of likes this writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nonsense. I couldn't pronounce that. It takes years to practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has it at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring, learn, trying new things. Yeah, but I don't want to keep reading. My speech has like been bad throughout this entire ever since we started the walkthrough. My talking has just been bad. I will never be a good actor. Yep, here we go. Now we have to side with Yuri since we're gonna argue now. Oh god. Yeah, yawn. Alright, this time we gotta side with Yuri. Suki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. Not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Huh? You were a seriously talented writer. It's not so secret it's no secret that's blah. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poems were cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Do you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody's taken her side. She's trapped at the point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clean my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Aww. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How can anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Michael. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Alright, now we can skip this. Oh boy. Damn. Wow, I didn't think Natsuki would be like this. Kinda feel bad for her though. Okay, so, same thing. Whoop. I keep picking, I can never get a full set just for one character. I always pick, one word that's for a different character. Damn it. Okay. Holiday portrait. Okay, Starscape, that's definitely Yuri. Question, fireflies, forgive, pain, special, giggle, shopping, kitty, deaf, laugh. Okay, daydream, effulgent, secretive. Come on, at least 19 out of 20. I'll be happy with that. Entropy. There we go, 19 out of 20. That's what I call a win. Alrighty then. Oh, whoop! I heard my phone ring. That was not meant to happen. Oh damn! Still, that smack from the cookie, freaking just. I'm like, damn, that hurts. That gotta hurt. That smack. Damn, I gotta see how that feels. Alright. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no. I was just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because with her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Methodical? What are with these words? Okay, may I have the water pitcher? I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just... Yuri was gonna go make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Oh, damn! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve my... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Michael in the club activities? Huh? Oh, my mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Now let's go, Michael. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Damn! Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How can I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica just to judge people like that. Michael, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We can't always hide them. We always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? You can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? And Yuri lifts her head. Michael, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. See, look, now that's friendship right there, guys. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. Why would you feel awkward, boy? But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. That's nice, though. You always gotta help a friend in need. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Michael, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now I get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Yeah, look at her. She's so happy right now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was just doing a bit of thinking. Oh, hold up. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Michael. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Michael, I have another request. Mind if I sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can move my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. What? Fairly? I don't know, the way they did the words here, it's kind of been off sometimes. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from a bag. I have some chocolate as well. Like a small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Oh, damn. Oh, that's funny. Keeping candy hidden from Sayori. I mean, think about it. Yeah, she probably would take it if she saw it. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Oh, really? Chocolate and tea. You know what? I gotta have that the next time. I'll get like a chocolate bar and make some tea. See how that works. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Blah! Each other. Damn it. I can't see too well. Ugh. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand does not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Well then! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Oh my god! After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Okay, good. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You have one. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Oh, wow. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Well then! Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh shoot! Her eyes opened up. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Oh, Michael. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. Something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. Well then. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book. But I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus. Her heart's pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But this time it's different. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Damn! we get from this. We're in the CG, and then it just switches to Monica. Oh, that's funny. Okay, everyone. Wha- Uh, Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Michael, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Damn. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups on the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alrighty then, to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Michael, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try, giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Well, damn it. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. This probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Saying you've never shared your poem before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote for today? Yeah, I do. If it's fine with you. Huh. I think this is a new poem. I think this is a new one. Alright, we'll read it anyway. Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm tired. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Why the snack had to be guilty? My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. Wait, whoa. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. So I'm guessing this is where we see, well, I'm guessing it's not about the knife thing, and yeah, see, look. Knife, whatever. The moon increments its phase, and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knives, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Alright. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah. If I take a... Blah, whatever. Read it. You can read it. I don't want to read it no more. I'm sorry. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep writing to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Michael? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The most we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Exactly. Respect each other, respect your individualities. Literally, guys. That's what you need to do. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Michael. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I always feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seemed to disappear. Alright, let's do Natsuki. Okay, well, it's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. Damn. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, aren't you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though, what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem if you wrote it to someone else. Just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wow. Alright, Sayori. Alright, this week of skips, I'm guessing nothing new happens with her. Yeah, so it's just the same thing. Okay. Damn. I can't believe we pissed off Natsuki like that. I kinda feel bad now, because we just got her. Because the last episode is getting, we're going down her route. And now, you just feel bad for her. Well, at least I do. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, how you've been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I'm reading too fast. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. It just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Wow. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Oh, here we go. But anyway, here's the Monica tip of the... Oh, wait, never mind. I was thinking that was the tip of the day. This one about saving the game and stuff. That's weird though. Like, why would she mention that? Like, saving the game as a tip for writing. Like, that has nothing to do with writing, saving a game. Oh yeah, we're now like reciting poems or something. Oh man, this scene right here is like freaking long. Yo, this music is like really, the theme for this game is like catchy as hell. Okay, I think we're almost done here. Alright, so they said here it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm still gonna say, yeah, I'm going with Sayori. Hee. Okay, final, final, poem. Let's do it, let's do it, guys. Crap, I don't really think there's a word here for it. Okay, yeah, we got that, crimson, horror, frightening, unending, existence, contamination, oh, damn it, nope, never mind, not unrequited, sorry, I keep forgetting that word is Sayori. Electricity, portrait work? Portrait, disarray, uncontrollable, landscape, graveyard, misery, right? Misery will work? Nope, misery is Sayori. Damn. Melancholy, determination, uncanny, and yeah, there we go. And fast forward. Okay. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Never really seen Yuri approach anyone or stare at a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Right now it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Oh, my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really it's not really that big of a deal. Just really a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. It's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Michael, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think there's something behind all this. I didn't Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match with what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel the same concern for her. But in her case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. We don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of you. That is, I think that she'll be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Alright. 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 Yuri. Michael, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little nervous even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Miri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not really like I had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Michael, during lunchtime I eat by myself. You know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would really make good friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Michael. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. All I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. Aww. I never really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Michael. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I write too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so weird that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I will say, I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? You put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, Ghost in the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate. Wait, didn't we read this already? Okay, no, we didn't. Okay, my heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from the visibility. But I'm too late. He steps to the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, testing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue, ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Wow. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. Not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes it back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I could keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a great job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. I'm not sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at Lee, and I return to my seat so I can put the poem away. Who should I Alright. Alright, I know Nasuki doesn't want to talk to us anymore, so... Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Shit. Damn. Damn, I still feel so bad for Sayori, like when she, you know, tells us that she's depressed and all. Like, that makes me so sad. And of course, Monica. Hello. Your stuff's gotten so refined, Michael. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words the past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Damn. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're definitely putting a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Damn! She says the novel's edgy. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. It's either like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. And we don't need to read your poem, Monica. We've already read it. Alright, now we gotta pick who we're gonna help out for the festival. So I guess we're gonna have to go with Yuri again, since we are doing her path. I mean, I think we should have done the same thing for Nasuki. But I guess not. I don't think it matters at this point, but I'm still gonna go with Yuri just to be on the safe side. Alright, and I'm gonna go with Yuri. Alright. Alright, well, Man, this thing is still going, and I'm on my phone right now. Man, we gotta go through all this again. At least they gave us the fast forward option, which I'm happy about. And I know that I did download a mod to this game, but they said like this mod won't trigger until you get the the good ending. So I want to make a video of this mod, so I want to see how it turns out and everything. I mean, I might as well get the CG again with Sayori because you can never be too sure if the game's gonna freak out on you. I mean, you feel so bad for each. You feel so bad for all of them, especially like the things they tell you and stuff. All right, let me just skip this. I mean, like I don't know what happens next. I honestly don't know. Okay. All right, so we're here. It's a day of the festival. And, okay. Alright, we already saw this, we already saw this. Alright, here we go! Yep, it's not allowing us to skip because we haven't seen this dialogue yet. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? I mean, yeah, we did say she loves us, we love her. We said it to each other. Oh boy. In any case, I'm nervous. I don't know what happened. It just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I didn't want to enter a room like this. Is it kind of a breach of privacy? She leaves me no choice. Gently open the door. Oh god. Oh god! Oh. Oh. Well, an exception has occurred. File game script. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Hold up. I don't know. I'm gonna head to my files real quick just to see if I can find this. Game script, chap 5, RP5, line 307. See trace back text for details. Wait, get this up. It's not coming up. Okay, whatever. Alright. What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare? Has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do could bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Yes, it is, pal. Well, I think you can. Yeah, I mean, you can do that in any game. You literally just restart everything. Like, delete all the information possible. I had only one chance. I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me till I die. Nothing in my life was worth more than hers. So I couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 End? Oh. Oh. Hold up a second. Did the file did this application even go up? Okay. Yes, it did. Hold up a second. Let's see. Did we get anything actually? Like repay game app. Did anything happen actually? No. It'll be with characters. Oh shoot. So there's actually so there's a character file. Okay. So she's deleted. So there had to be a Sayori character file right here. Oh snap! So she was deleted from the game. But if this is all part of a game, then like if the files are actually part of this game, then shouldn't it be like the way to bring her back? Like I know we just saw like what happened, but damn. What the hell is this? I'm guessing this is like the... Well... This has been, well, I don't think we're done yet. All I know is that we still got a while left. We got a long way to go, though. Well, I think this is it, though. I don't know. Hold up, give me a second. Let me do some, I gotta do some Google. Let me do some, searching real quick. Power of Google. Hold up, guys. Man, that was messed up, though. Okay, yep, there we go. Alright. Alright, so, I looked it up. Says you gotta... Says, you know... So apparently we did everything correct from here, so far. We received all 9 CGs for your Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. Now... They say, like, if once you get something from, like, at the end of the credits... Like, something will pop up at the end of the credits, and they say, like, turn on, like, get, like, you know... Exit the game immediately, otherwise, like, you know, you'll have to restart everything. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's what the person on the you know, document said. So apparently it says to play through this weird mode. So like, it's like saying this, and because it's basically what replaces new game. So apparently it says play through this, and and it says actually go to the file and delete Monica. I don't know why it says delete Monica. I don't know why it's saying delete Monica, but you know, I guess we'll find out why. Anyway, guys, this has been part 6 of the Doki Doki Literature Club walkthrough. We're still ain't done yet, because we still gotta go through this weird mode. I'm guessing it's just gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna make it as if Sayori never existed. So, yeah. Take care. And, yeah. Bye.